This one dazes you, and this one blows you up.
Hi, this is Iran the Blade Barkley. I'm a 4-time world champion, the only man to beat Thomas Hearns twice. And I'm here doing an interview with Sweet Science of Boxing.
I used to get in gang fights, man, and I would, when we come back to our turf and everything, you know, because we all split up and we had run different ways and all that, I always found myself riding on the train all the way downtown, and I would find myself in church, lighting a candle for some old strange reason. I would separate from the gang and just be to myself. I gave up, like the gang life. I went to the gym just trying to learn how to hit this bag every day. And then my cousins and them got me into it. My sister stayed because she used to hang out with my cousins, and she already knew how to fight, street fight, and she took up boxing to keep me in the gym. So, it was me, her, my 3 cousins, and these two of them was in the Golden Gloves already. I used to have 4 pictures on my wall, and the 4 pictures that I had on my wall when I was like fighting in the Golden Gloves and stuff was Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, and Sugar Ray Seals. I looked at it and I said, wow, one day I'm gonna fight one of these 4 guys. I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I said, one day I'm gonna fight one of these guys. And I used, that was the vision like God gave me. And I said, and that was cool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a dream. I fought 2 of the guys, and 2 of the guys got away. But I fought Roberto Duran and Tommy Hearns, and the guy that was the #1 contender, James E. Kitchen. So he was like sort of like he was there, but they didn't do too much mentioning about him, and I didn't see too many pictures on him. But I didn't even know who he was until I got there, and then bang, he came up and I was like, wow, where he come from, you know what I'm saying? I had like an old spirit in me, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't fancy like these guys. I knew how to box, but nobody never really seen me box. They just seen me slam people, crush people, and then they say, this guy, he just goes in and get the business done. But the only reason why I had to go in and get the business done, because that's the type of fights I had. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have time to box. I had time to just beat people up or just, get out of the way, And that's what it led me to. I was a huge underdog, coming into that Tommy Hearns fight, the first fight. It was like nobody was expecting me to win. But nobody never knew how hard I was training and the things that I went through in this game. See, nobody knew that but me and God. I was determined to just knock him out. Yeah, I knew who Tommy was. I knew what he had accomplished. I knew how great he was, but that didn't matter. I was like, I'm greater, I'm more. And he's been there, and yeah, he's a great guy, but I'm going home with this belt tonight. And I just stayed focused to that. Tommy, the first time I beat him, the second fight was set up so quick. For the second time, I was like, damn, I didn't even get rest from the first time. They didn't even believe it. I think I had a month rest, and 6 weeks, a month later, Shit, it felt like I just got out of the ring with him, and then I just was back in. It seemed like I had a week or two off, and it seemed like I was back in the damn ring again to go fight again. You know, I'm fighting him for the second time. I'm saying shit because it was so unbelievable. It's like I got nothing but history, and people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I was the last 15-round fighter before they went to 12. You know what I'm saying? They say Hagler was the last 15-round fighter. That's bullshit. Hagler was commentating that fight with me and Kalambe with Boom Boom Mancini. So he couldn't have been the last 15-round fighter before they went to 12. The 15 rounds is championship material because those 3 little extra rounds meant something. You know, I don't think these fighters today, these young guys, they wouldn't even last 15 rounds.
Yeah.
To this day, I still train for 15 rounds. I don't tell nobody. I just do it because I know these guys is not gonna last. And most of the heavyweights now are heavyweights. You can count the real champs that's on your hand that's worthy of being like fought. You know what I'm saying? That's worthy of being champion. There's only one, and that's Klitschko. He's the only one that stays in proper shape. The guy that knocked out Rockman, that beat Rockman, he ain't gonna be there too long. You know what I'm saying?
I sure do. You're talking about Oleg Moskaya.
Oleg Moskaya, he's just big and heavy, and he runs out of gas to catch his win and shit. As soon as he fights somebody that got any kind of stamina or anything, he get knocked out. The only one you got to deal with is Klitschko, this big 50-foot giant they got. You could knock him out because shit, he fought Monty Barrett. Monty Barrett is not a big puncher, and Monty Barrett would have beat him if Monty would have recognized that he hit him in the face like in the 11th round, and the guy couldn't take it. His eyes swell up on the top of his eye. So if you get a guy that's a good puncher and got a great punch and hit him, he falling like a tree. I know that. God focused my eyes on that big giant. I said, I can beat that guy. I know I can beat him. God is not finished with me yet. And he don't make mistakes. So he took Foreman to his plateau. He's bringing me to mine. And you'll see soon enough. And don't ever forget that I told you this, because when it happens, don't be surprised, don't be shocked. Just say, he said God was going to do it, and he did. And look at him. He's champ again. He's doing what he has to do. And now, he defends his title once or twice or 2 times or however many times, and then bow out gracefully. Now he got everything is in order now. His life is in order. It was a long, hard road, but he recognized it though.